Aha!
Hello. Hello,
Hello.
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 How we doing?
Good.
We're doing fine.
Good.
I still don't have school tomorrow, so after
I
moving in, I've had like 5 days
I don't
of just
either.
being here. Hmm.
You don't have a class tomorrow? I have classes tomorrow. Sad.
Come on in.
How's your bagels? I like Einstein's bagel bros. They are good.
Haven't actually taken a bite of it yet, but it looks good. It is good. So, shall we recap?
We just interviewed one person
Uh-huh.
and some talking, really.
Either really well or really bad. But it's fine.
Shall I repost a list of questions?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot my own question too.
I would also like them.
Yeah, 1 second. I think I went too far. Yeah, there it is. Here you go. And you're also welcome to add on to that list based on what people say.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm a bit anxious.
But,
Oh
yeah.
boy.
You spent an hour talking to one person. I
Yeah,
recall.
yeah, that's exactly it. Exactly it.
And now we're just gonna continue onward.
Mhm.
Uh,
So, am I continuing on, or is it now
we're.
Asteria?
It's now Asteria's turn. We're going back and forth.
Oh
Okay.
boy. But I did talk to
Bill.
Valdar, right?
Viltra.
Yeah, I went to talk to her and then I left. I was like, I'm taking your stuff. Okay, bye. I will take the stuff though. I really want to look into that. Is that okay?
Oh
That's
no,
okay.
I am encouraging you to look at the confiscated items.
I've never heard of magic staff or like spell scrolls, and like I've heard of them, but I've never gotten into that. I wouldn't use any of the weapons, but maybe someone else would know that. Let's get going.
We shall see.
Here, Eris,
Anyway,
uh, first
Ast-
person. Wait,
Asteria.
we Soluvis.
What?
Oh, I was gonna say Soluvis and I already discussed that it's either this person in cell F4 or person in cell F1 that might be delivering messages, right?
Yes.
Okay, just to make sure that we talked about it.
You're gonna talk to all 8 of them before the end of this.
Sylvis, I encourage you to jump into my conversations too if you'd like. Since
Okay, but are you sure you want him to jump in?
if he wants to,
The
yes.
whole point of you guys splitting up was to interrogate people on your own. And then meet up later.
I
I don't
know, but we're like
see.
close.
Okay, you jumped into mine because you had to make sure I was maintaining a sort of code of ethics. I think
I heard wolves. Okay, there was a really loud
that is true.
wolf. If I start
I,
hearing screaming and biting, I'm coming.
Fair enough. But Asteria, as you and Eris and your pseudo-dragon head down this first hall, you come to the first cell and see a half Shadowkai kind of sitting at the foot of the bed. And he has a set of playing cards floating in front of him in the solitaire positionings.
Oh. Hello.
He sighs.
Guys?
Sighs.
Oh. I'm like, he just died on me.
He sighs and has the cards float down to the floor, maintaining their positionings before getting up and hangover. What do you want?
I'm here to ask you a couple questions. We're here to, begin. You are a spy sent from Tevngardian, correct?
Yes. Or why else would I be here?
Hey, I just gotta make sure. And the person who sent you is, what was the last person told us the general, right? Like it was some kind of general. The order was given by whom to send you here?
1 second.
I know the last person said something about that.
They were kind
trying
of
to
vague
remember.
about it. They made it clear
Yeah.
that it wasn't Thorl. But they didn't give much specifics beyond that.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking him. I want to know what everyone else is gonna say. Your king is named Thorl, correct? Isn't he the one who sent you the order? Sent you guys the order to come spy in Ventheim?
More or less.
More or less? Could you specify? That's not really. Did your king or someone else give the order?
Oh.
I couldn't hear you. I don't know if you're cutting out or something.
No, DM's thinking. Sorry.
Oh.
Thoril gave the order, but there's someone in a general sense, but he's not in charge of us.
I see. Okay. And your order was to come in to the gears and gather information? Or is there any specific information or specific task the order mentioned you to do, or was it just general come in and spy?
I suppose nothing in particular.
Oh, okay. Who let you into the gears and how did you get in?
Who let me in? Me.
I know you can enlist, but like, how did you get through? Is what I'm trying to ask.
It's quite simple, really. We
Yeah, I know that now. How are you liking in the Gears?
it's okay, I guess. But
And
honestly,
Venheim?
about the same as being in Tevngard.
True. How have you been spying, and like who and where have you been spying? Like, or is there any specific people or characters you've been trying to get close to hear information from?
That's a lot of questions at once.
I'm just trying to ask who, how. Like, are you like sneaking around, or are you just like getting acquaintance with people and gathering information that way?
Lots of spying is a bit of both in a way.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's all sneaking around in one way or another.
Yeah. What information have you gathered so far?
Uh,
Hmm?
all sorts of wonderful information about individuals.
Don't just push around the bush. I don't know. Be around the bush. Tell me everything word by word. Who's these individuals? What's the interesting thing? You've been in the Gears for 9 years. You 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 must know something. Someone. Uh
Yes, and in that time I've seen a lot of people come and go. But there has been a few people who've stayed. Or have otherwise caught my attention.
uh I think would Asteria like know what he's hinting at? Or should I roll something?
Um,
I,
I'm
I,
willing to
I
give
feel
you.
like I know.
I suppose I'm willing to give you a hint if you can make me. Um. Either a straight intelligence check or an insight check.
Okay, let's look. Intelligence would I have the modifier?
Yeah. Straight
Okay,
intelligence
so
is just your intelligence modifier. Insight check is specifically insight. That's wisdom, and if you happen
okay.
to be proficient in that.
Okay, I'll do intelligence. Um I got an 18.
Okay. How shall I put this? You get the idea that. Let's see, what did he last say?
He said something
He's.
about like individuals.
Yeah, he's looking into like individual gears, and you might be able to imagine that he would be focusing his search on really specific gears, such as, let's say, Hathor as the leader, and other higher up gears, like maybe Erebus as an airship captain. Basically, he's
Okay.
looking at people. He's would probably be focusing on gears that are higher up on the ladder. On the ladder.
Okay. Um I kind of catch on that. I see what you're trying to do. How have you been sending the information back to Tevngardian?
We had a messenger. Or at least I
Had?
had a messenger.
You've had a messenger. Okay. Could you describe them?
One second. Actually, no, I couldn't.
You don't know what they look like.
They would appear to me with, like, disguise.
How did they sound in that disguise?
It was different each time.
Ah, I see. Okay. Thank you for that info. I have just a couple more questions. The information you've been receiving and sending back,
Mm-hmm.
what is Tevngardian's goal to do with that information? The information about individuals, not the military and all that. I know that's useful.
I'll admit that information is a little bit less useful to Tevngard on a military level. But it could be good for us as spies.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Have you ever harmed or killed anyone in the Gears or in Ventheim while you worked as a spy?
Nope.
Uh, may I ask what those cards are for as well?
Those, and he kind of points over to the solitaire deck. Or the ones he's holding in his Hero Forge.
Hmm.
Those were just given to me by the prison guards to keep me entertained.
Playing cards by yourself?
That's what solitaire means.
Is that really? I never played solitaire.
You play solitaire by yourself.
Oh, really? Okay, makes sense. Sorry about that. Eris, is there anything else you'd like to ask? Add?
I think you got it covered.
Okay. I feel like we're getting pieces of information. Like it's like a puzzle. This is a puzzle.
That's one way of looking at it.
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
Dorovel?
Yes.
Don't expect to see your confiscated items again.
He, like, leans in a bit. What do you mean by that?
I like to play around with them. I like to try them out.
I understand the wand of pyrotechnics would be of interest to you, but why would you, specifically, want the lockpicking kick, the sword?
Picking kits just sound useful in general. I don't use swords. Me melee? No, I'm staying in the back forever. So I don't. I mean, someone else could totally use that sword, but no, not me.
Good to know.
Is there something special about the sword or the lockpicking kit?
Well, you're going to go take
You're
a
make-
look at them anyway. You'll find out then.
You're true. If it's interesting, I will totally take it.
And he's going back over to the chair and solitarying again. Are we done here?
Sorry, my dad was coming into my room, asking where my mom is. I think we're done here. I can't wait to see your sword. If it doesn't have a name, I'm totally gonna name it, Reaper. Or something, depending on its color. It's cool. Mine. It's a toy. I will study it.
He rolls his eyes and ignores you.
Okay. That person was interesting.
Huzzah! We got through a person in less than an hour!
Yeah, I mean, Asteria, thankfully you gave me that thingy, so I just kind of went through the list a bit.
No problem. Yeah.
And I got interesting info. I'm most excited to go to the confiscated items, to be honest. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun.
Okay, I'm going to move you down a little bit. But now,
It is Soluvis.
we go back over.
Alright.
Soluvis. As you walk to cell G2 with your 6 wolf strong pack. That's a weird way of saying it, but you know what I mean.
It's true.
And Hathor.
Yes.
You come up to the bars on the window, and as you approach, you see a halfling sitting at this table here with an apple and a metal mug.
Mmm. So he's just in the middle of a meal.
Rick is a girl. Everybody on your side is female.
Oh. Whoops.
They separated it by genders, as you do in a prison.
Yeah, I'll
Anyway.
torture in Maine, but I don't want to get that wrong. Okay. I'll just sort of knock on the bars a bit. Hello?
You know I can see you, right? You didn't have to do that.
Oh, that's good. Well, you can stay there. I would just like to ask you some questions. Yeah.
Position your wolves however you'd like.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you heard any of the questions I already was asking.
I certainly heard your dogs.
Oh, okay, good. So you know where this is going. All right. Let's see. What was I asking? Oh, yes. So, a spy for Tevngard. How exactly did you get in the gears?
Um, I attracted the attention of another gear, and eventually they took me under their wing. so to speak.
Another gear. What gear was this?
Um, she'll give you a name, and it's nobody that's in here.
Okay. It's
Don't
up in the air on
don't
whether or
worry
not
about
Sylva's
them.
will
They're
actually
actually
remember
on
that
your
name.
side.
Alright. Is Frigga saying this, or are you saying this?
Frigga saying it.
Hmm.
Poor Sod just didn't know any better.
Could I roll insight to see if they're actually telling the truth?
Of course.
Yes, now I remember I can do that. I'm just gonna put that in the chat.
You can tell she's being
That's pretty good.
What a question to waste a 20 on.
I know that feeling.
Okay. So you were accepted into the Gears. It says you were accepted 12 years ago. But you've been spying. How were you spying on the Gears all this time?
Where did I write this down? Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Okay, what was the question one more time?
You've been spying for quite some time. How have you been spying on the Gears this whole time?
Just collecting information, I suppose. On missions, sometimes they
Collecting?
could be very open on about saying things.
Okay, so you'd hear them say something, you'd see what they were doing. How are you recording this information? Were you writing it down in something?
I didn't.
You did, but you were recording information. You were gathering information. How was it being gathered?
In my head?
Okay, so you were remembering what you were saying.
Yes.
So you had this information, and then you had to get it back. How are you delivering the information?
Um. Let's just say I have my ways.
Uh-huh. Well, I think we all have our ways of doing things, and you've seen how I do my things. Now I would like to know how you do your things, so could you be a bit more specific?
Hmm. intimidation?
Okay. Oh no. That is a wonderful 2.
She kind of scoffs. Your method of getting information might work on Vildra, but it's not going to work on me. You can have you can make your animals bark and be obnoxious all you want. I work with firearms on a daily basis. I'm used to loud noises.
See, that's really going to get at Soluvis because he knows he can't get the wolves through the bars. Well, look, I don't want to have to make the wolves do anything else or have anything do anything more. But we really need to know this information. You're not really in a position to be bargaining for too much.
And who said I was bargaining?
I don't want this to get worse than it has to be. Look, we already know it isn't just one person gathering and delivering. So I'd like for you to be able to elaborate on that. Because I don't think anything bad has to happen here.
Roll a persuasion?
Okay. Three. I have -1 to all my charisma skills.
Lovely. That lovely.
Okay. Out of character, I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Is Frigga is not wearing any metal, correct?
Correct.
Okay, but
She is
the
technically
cell that they're
she is holding a metal cup at this moment. And also
I cannot use heat metal on the whole cell, could I?
I'm probably not. The whole cell is metal, but I don't think heat metal could heat up that much.
Okay. I won't create an oven.
Oh my god.
Be funny.
You'd kill us all, bro.
No. Kill one.
I won't create an oven?
So Lewis is kind of scratching his head. He's not sure how to get this guy to talk. What could I do? What could I do?
Don't you have better things to do than to just stand there?
Oh.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. Oh dear.
Well, at least you're honest.
I'm going to cast Conjure Animals with then.
Again?
I feel like I am. It's sort of the only thing I got.
Okay, what you conjuring?
Mm, wolves are medium sized, but they can't squeeze through the bars. Uh, mm. Could I conjure snakes?
I think you could.
I think I'm gonna start conjuring snakes. I'm sorry, I'm saying this and I don't actually know the full extent.
Um, 1 second.
Uh,
I'll get the book.
Giant poisonous snake. That's CR 1/4. So it's giant poisonous snake is a medium creature still. Do you think that something like that would be able to sneak through the bars?
No, first things first. Constrictors are poisonous.
Oh, not giant constrictor snake.
Oh, I know, but there's still a difference.
Oh, okay. Well, it does poison damage, I know that. And so I'm just wondering if a medium creature like that could sneak through.
Are snakes medium? I thought they were...
Giant poisonous snakes are medium. Here, let me send the whole stat block.
Okay.
So I could summon 8 of those. I think I want to.
Okay. Um... Snakes are kind of known for getting into and through small spaces. So I think however, even then these spaces are kind of small, so I think I would have you roll a check for the snakes. To see if they could get in. At least for these medium-sized snakes.
Okay.
You could go, I'm sure you could go even smaller.
Maybe. But medium size, that's really scary. So I think I'm going to stick with him. So Louis is going to kind of go, alright. I tried. And as he casts the spell, the 6 wolves that are behind him are all going to morph into giant snakes.
Giant poisonous snakes.
Yes, giant poisonous snakes. And start hissing, and then out of his sleeves, 2 more snakes are going to come out for a total of 8.
Oh boy.
1 second.
Here, I can rename them.
Okay, yeah, that gets the people's attention.
Do I hear it?
Snakes are kind of quiet, so you probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Unless they like did the thing.
You'd probably hear the reaction more of other people.
I
So-
love the difference.
Mostly these two guards, probably. But,
Fair enough.
and yeah, Hathor is, like, heading this way, and that gets Frigga's attention. Yeah, that
Okay.
gets Frigga's attention.
I'm going to point at 3 snakes. Snake 1, Snake 7, Snake 8. And I'm going to point into the cell to have them try to slither through.
Okay, roll me a dexterity check on your snake.
Okay, is that D20 plus the modifier?
Yes.
Cool, okay.
Just a standard dexterity check, since...
18 for one of them. Do you want me to roll 3 times?
Yeah. If
Okay.
you're doing the whole group, I would just do a group check, but 3 seems reasonable.
Ooh. 18, 13, and then one got a nat 1. He's very fat.
Yeah, the one that's very fat kind of gets stuck in between the bars, and
But
it
chunky
can't get
snake?
back out. It can't go in, it can't get back out. Poor guy's just kind of stuck there.
I see.
The 18 gets through. The 13 is currently looking for a place it probably could fit through.
Okay.
Roll perception to see if it finds a place it can get through.
Perception. Perception.
They have a +2.
18 plus 2.
Snake 8 gets in. And
Okay,
Frigga
Frigga,
is,
I'm still
like,
working on this, but
standing on the chair now.
let's just try and get through this quickly, and then I don't have to send them all in. All right. Now, we were talking about methods. Are you sure you don't want to elaborate on any? Really think about it.
Look,
I kind of give a look at the snakes, and they move like right here.
okay, look, it's not the fastest method of sending information, but light information isn't exactly the most time-sensitive of things.
What do you mean, time sensitive?
DM's thinking.
Oh. Okay, I can shorten the question then. Well, let me be more specific. Are you familiar with the other 7 people in this room? The 4 on your side, or the 3 on your side, the 4 on the other side? Frigga.
I'm familiar with some of them.
Okay. In the delivery of communications from you to Tevngard, were any of them in this room a part of that supply line of details?
Actually, no, they weren't. It was someone not even pretending to be in the Gears that I've been talking to.
Frigga said someone
There's-
not even in the Gears?
Or pretending to be in the Gears is specifically what she said.
Oh. Okay, could I roll
There's-
insight on that?
Sure. But she does keep talking.
Sorry. That was a 17.
She's being perhaps maybe not the most detailed in her I'm terrified of snakes franticness, but she is being truthful. But there's
Okay.
all sorts of scouting camps in the country. My information was going to them, not to the kingdom.
Mmm. Okay. Well, let's move on from that for right now. What information were you trying to receive at the time of your capture?
At the time of my capture, weaknesses. Weaknesses in the city itself, the Gear's own shortcomings, airship weaknesses.
Okay.
Just get one cannonball to the back of the ship and
Mm. Okay, I think we're nearly done. I'll just ask you one more thing. In your time in the Gears, have you ever knowingly led to the death of someone else in the Gears?
knowingly
Yes.
knowingly
Intentionally harmed or killed someone.
no.
Okay. Mm,
There was a freak accident, but
what was
the,
that?
we were on a mission. There were people trying to smuggle things across the border into Tevngardian. Things neither country would want.
Either country.
Drugs.
Ah.
There's drugs going on here? What?
And again, a freak accident, a gear got in front of my aim right as I was taking a shot.
Okay. Were the Gears also trying to stop the smuggling?
Of course, they were the people who sent us out on that mission. They had to stop
Okay.
that.
Just wanted to make sure you were on their side. Okay. Okay, well, I think that about does it. I'm gonna go over here and start trying to pull the Snake 7 out of the cell. I think that just about does it. Thank you for answering my questions, and I really don't want to have to come back, so I hope you've been giving me good information. I sort of give a head motion to have the Snake 1 and 8 come out of the cell.
Since they succeeded before, they'll automatically succeed again.
Woohoo!
Do you need my help getting that ungodly thing out of here? Please.
Hathor? Oh no, it's just they can get in and out really easily. This one just I don't know, something happened with the summoning. Very big spirit. I'm just once I get it out, I want to move on to Astarigo.
I'm just going to say you get it out.
Okay.
I don't think snakes can go backwards, and that's the main problem it was having.
Right.
Chunky snake.
And it is also just a chunky snake.
A very sizable nature spirit. All right.
You know how when snakes have just eaten something and there's that lump? It's kind of got that going on.
Yeah. Which is weird. It hasn't existed until now, but it has its ways, I suppose. All right. Onward to, well, I guess not me, but onward.
Onward. Onward. I'm just gonna move you all down here.
Oh boy,
this is ridiculous.
The army.
Honestly, I could also do that. I mean, I already have my Find Familiar out, but I could do Block of Familiar. And also my Shadow Spawn.
These are people with no equipment. They have only themselves and their fears.
I'm gonna do that, though.
And a couple of them do definitely have fears, or at least traumas.
Ooh, there's one thing I do want to do in the end, or in the middle of one of them, is that I got one of my spells ready as alarm, which makes an alarm go off, right, when something happens.
Yeah, the thing about alarm is it has a limited range and limited time.
I did not know that, sadly. Okay.
It's for, if you're camping out in the woods and you all need to rest. You can set an alarm that'll wake you up if, say, someone's trying to loot your stuff, or if maybe a bear gets a bit too close.
I should. Dang it! Why did I pick that spell? That's an awful spell.
It's not for oh god, this guy's breaking out.
It can be helpful, just not for interrogating.
It is a very useful spell, just not for this.
There's so many other spells you could go ahead.
You could maybe spam prestidigitation to just make a bunch of loud, bell sounds.
What is? I don't know prestidigitation. I picked some really bad spells when I first started because I didn't know what would be useful.
Well, yeah, clearly.
I mean, I'm just gonna take a look. What you got?
My level 1 spells are meh. I have protection from good and evil and alarm and shield, which
from good and evil and good is probably not gonna help you all that much.
I know, and then for my cantrips, for some reason I picked light, which sounds super dumb now that I think about it. But my level 3 and my level 2 and 4 one are okay because I started added those later.
Do you not have a damage cantrip like Firebolt?
She has.
I have Ray of Frost.
Oh,
I also have equipment that I never use. I should just give it to you.
I mean, you could just use Ray of Frost on him once, see what that does.
What else? I also picked Misty Step, which was the stupidest thing ever. Because I thought I could spam it.
You automatically. You didn't pick that. You automatically get that as an Eladrin.
No, I picked the spell itself. I picked Misty Step and as an Eladrin I get what's Face Step. And
Yeah.
because I thought I could like use it once, use Face Step,
Face
and
Step
then
is
Misty
Misty
Step.
Step.
I didn't know that. So now I have like a spell that's like something that just comes into my character. It's fun.
More.
You can switch that out next level up if you want to.
Yeah, there's some. I wish I could switch them out. Yeah, maybe next level.
Because it is a good spell.
Not for an Eladrin who has benign teleportation and Fisty Step. I thought I could spam it. I thought I was like, okay, it's a free 60 feet, but it's just 30 because I can't use it
D&D
twice.
would be cool if I had infinite spell slots.
No, right? Still trying to understand spell slot as well.
Anyway, Asteria, you head to the next cell, and inside is a gray furred, older-looking tabaxi.
Tabaxi. Let me.
Cat person.
Cat person. Cool.
They've kind of got a lot of scars on their face, and on their hands where the fur's a bit thinner.
Are they reacting to me? Or
They 100% see you out the window as you walk over. They're just sitting down with another metal cap of theirs.
Oh, quite chill going on here. I have a couple of questions for you. What's your name? Silver Scar.
Checks notes. Just kind of staring at you, waiting.
Okay, so, you're a spy from Tevngardian, correct? He
kind of does that mildly annoyed slow blink. Are you going to ask everyone that?
Yeah, because maybe someone is like from mercenaries or something, you know? Plus, it leads me to my next question. Who's the one who sent them? Who's the one who ordered you to do this? To spy? Where did you...
The head of the third tower of Tevngardian.
The who? Write this down, Eris, please. I'll write this down as well. Totally.
Yeah, I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down.
Okay, cool. Eris, I just want to let you know my social battery energy is getting low. So, I don't know how to talk.
Hang in there, you're almost done. Just 2 more.
I'm gonna hug Spike. It's like, you know, when you have your social battery energy is low, but then there's like a cat or dog, and you just hug them. You recharge.
Spike, like, kind of... He can't fully wrap his wings around you, but he does kind of, like, press them up against probably your chest.
Okay, back on track.
It's kind of big.
Oh, Silver Scar. So you said the head of the third tower?
Yes.
Who's that? Or do you not know their name?
Oh, I know their name.
You don't want to...
Privagna.
Okay. Totally gonna remember that. I'm great with names. That's cool. What are the towers of Tevngardian?
less a system of how we run things. Or, well, how the government runs things.
I see. That actually kind of relates.
People are in charge of. Individuals are in charge of different things, and then Thorol's in charge of them.
Cool. I know government. I totally studied it. Yes, I mean, I'm probably gonna be stepping my feet in it in a bit. Oh, God. How did you get in the Gears? Did someone let you in? Did you enlist?
Enlist.
Okay, so what the thinking?
Well, actually, no. Enlist isn't quite. I suppose enlist isn't even really the wrong word.
Wrong
It's more
word
of just
or
a
right?
just a volunteer, not I don't know what. Sarah doesn't know what she's trying to say. Just go with enlist. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Completely fine. Me too. So the order you were given was to collect information from the place. Any specific information they asked you to gather? I know, like, military stuff is normal, but anything outside of that?
Actually, my job was a little bit different than the others.
Oh, may I ask what it was?
Well,
You've been.
as you can see, I have kind of failed at it. My job was to help keep suspicions on the spies relatively low.
Oh, um, sorry about that. So, how did you do that job? Like, how did you usually do it?
A lot of it was adjusting them to the cultural space. Lots
Oh,
of differences.
uh, that,
Lot of
that's interesting.
lot of vouching for them if things got a little too hairy, or covering the tracks for people.
Oh, I'll come back to that actually. What you're just saying. What information have you? Well, actually, you don't. Have you gotten any information? You don't do information, do you?
Nothing that the others don't already know.
Think they don't know?
Nothing that the others don't already know.
Okay. Basic stuff, or is there something deeper?
Bit of everything.
Um, bit of everything. Could you go specific in the subject? Not. You don't have to go.
I suppose you could consider me a bit of an information storage. People would come to me and tell me what they know, so that if something were to happen to them, because being Gears is a dangerous thing in itself, but so is being a spy, that the information would still exist.
Cool. Then you have the most.
I suppose you could say that.
Anything juicy?
Plenty,
Is
Asteria.
what? Oh, you said plenty. Oh, sorry. Um, is there anyone specific that gave you information that's different than the normal type?
Not particularly. I mean, there is really no normal.
How did you send did you send information? How were you sending information back to Tevngard?
There's.
Are you cutting out?
I'm sorry. Sorry if DM thinking sometimes sounds like cutting out. I get it.
Oh no, it's okay. I just nervous because someone, like other campaigns, someone else cuts out completely.
Yeah. There's a messenger or two among us.
Are they in here?
I believe so, actually.
Oh, two. So there's two in here. Do you know any specific descriptions about either?
1 second. I need to fact check myself on something.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, what'd you ask?
I asked any descriptions about this either messenger.
One appeared differently each time, but the other. But the other, if they're here, would be on the other side of that wall behind you.
Oh, okay. So one appeared different, one didn't. Okay. Do you know how the other one looks like, or any descriptions about that?
I suppose there's not really too much of a point in hiding it. They're a copper dragonborn.
Copper dragonborn. Okay. Eris, could you tell that to them? Can you go and send that message to Soluvis and the others real quick? I'll be okay here. Come back quick though. Still.
On it.
Okay. Thank you for that info. Cool. More questions. Have you ever harmed or killed? Wait, actually, I don't want to go to that one just yet. You said that you helped the spies get acquainted into the gears. That means you were quite familiar with the culture and stuff?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. How? Did you live or know anyone that lived in Tevngarde before you came to Tevngarde?
Sarah needs to fact check herself real fast to make sure
Go
she
ahead.
gets the information right. Tabaxi. There they are. You see, when I was younger, I was sent from my original homeland to Ventheim.
Your original homeland being
Not Tevngard.
not Tevngardian. Okay.
He would probably give you a name, but we don't have one at this very moment.
Okay. Thank you for the name.
Part of our culture. So I basically studied your culture for some time.
How did you? So you were in Venheim for a bit, and then went to Tevngard?
Yes.
How and why did you go to Tevngard?
Honestly, for me, Tevngard's a bit more like home.
See, during your stay in in Venheim as a spy, and before, what was it like?
That was nice.
That
People are friendly and welcoming. With the airships, it was nice and easy to go from place to place. I was able to explore a good amount of the country. See, like,
what?
sorry,
What
go
made
ahead.
you? What made you want to be a spy for Tevngard?
Sorry, DM thinking.
Okay.
I suppose during my time, though it was ultimately pleasant, are some things I didn't care for.
Completely understandable. I'm thinking as well.
My foot's asleep.
What?
My foot's asleep.
Oh yeah, I hate it when my foot goes to sleep. Is there anything you didn't care for? Like, if you would change one thing, what would you change? I mean, change is important, and I'm willing to advocate for change in Venheim.
I suppose this iron grip that the gears tend to have over almost everything, really?
Understandable. I know what you mean. I think that is also an important thing to change. Just know that you change. You should speak up if you ever want change to happen, by the way. I mean, I I lost my thought. As serious as that. Sorry. I think you know what I'm trying to say. Maybe I don't know, but
I suppose, but do you really think I'm going to get any change done now? And he gestures at the cell around him.
oh no, not at all. Sorry about that, but just know that life doesn't stand still. So hopefully someday you can come back or go back to your own country someday. I hope you just find a happy place and you don't have to stay here forever. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. That actually leads me to my next question because I want to see if you've done something bad. Have you ever harmed or killed anyone from the Gears while you worked as a spy?
Not at all, no.
Well then,
Due to my age, I wasn't exactly sent out to fight very often, nor given many opportunities to. I'm basically about to repeat myself.
I don't know, I think I understand what you're trying to say.
The Gears mostly kept me here.
Okay.
Doing work that didn't involve fighting.
Okay. Thank you for being cooperative. I just want to let you know that is there anything special in your confiscated items?
They're rather personal to me. But they are weapons, so I understand why they were taken.
Is there anything specific personal on them? Or just the weapons themselves?
They're weapons from my home.
Your home country,
Yes.
insert name here?
Yes.
Both the battle axes and the two axes?
Well, the two battle axes, the two throwing axes.
Aren't, okay.
Aren't, yes.
I'll maybe try to keep them safe for you. I can't promise that though. I'm not really an axe type person.
They're compass. What do you mean by that?
It means I understand that they're special for you, and I don't know why. Why were you carrying those though? If they're special to you, I know they're axes itself, but you said you don't fight really.
Asteria, just roll me an intelligence check real fast.
I'm being dumb. Am I being dumb? Oh god. Intelligence. I think I'm being dumb. 17.
Okay, Asteria, you get the idea that the battle axes are more of a ceremonial thing, like maybe a family or tribal heirloom that he would have just had maybe on display, but not actually use.
Oh, like he had on display, like on himself or in his like dorm,
In his dorm.
Oh, did he say that, or do I just get that feeling?
You get the idea. You get the idea that they weren't necessarily meant for fighting.
Okay,
They're meant for
Okay, because we weren't
status,
told.
but for a special occasion.
Okay, because we weren't told that the confiscated item was also items found in the person's place. I thought they were all things they were carrying.
It's a bit of both. Things
Okay.
they were carrying and things that were found in their homes.
Okay.
Dorms.
The battle axes, I sense that they're special to you. I'll keep them
Yes.
safe.
You do that, though. I don't see any harm coming to them while they're in confiscated items.
What does that mean?
He's basically assuming that because they're just essentially being held, that nothing bad is going to happen to them.
Yeah, I agree, but I assume you'd like them back though sometime.
Oh yes,
Maybe.
that would be nice.
That's
But I
why
don't
I'll
see
keep
that
them.
happening anytime soon.
I'll keep them with me. I'll just take them and keep them with me, and I'll make sure to respect them and display them.
Leave
What?
them be, please.
Okay. I'll just leave them in confiscated items.
Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, that was weird. That was effort. Goodbye. Is Eris back yet, or?
I think by now she would be back. But,
Okay.
Real fast, I need to have a cutscene with her.
See.
And also, I'm realizing if I'm going to do the thing, I need her back over there. Soluvis, you hear?
Yes.
Okay, you hear running down the hall your direction, and just as they get nearby, you hear a bit of an, oh dear lord.
I do like a waving motion with both my arms and the snakes.
Part the snake sea.
I part the serpent sea.
Soluvis, we have learned that there are two messengers. One on this side, but also Masingi.
Okay. He quickly looks at the document because he has no idea what you just said. And he's like, oh, after. Okay.
Checks notes.
Yeah, he knows now. He knows it's LG4.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, so maybe ask her about that once you get to her.
Okay.
What's with the snakes?
Well, I'm not the most persuasive, but the snakes are.
That's amazing.
I ask the questions, they sort of grease the wheels. I'm trying to whisper this. I don't want Astarigo to hear this.
I gotcha.
Siri does not know. She's just having like a mental breakdown of like sitting in the corner and hugging Spike and waiting for Eris. Like, oh god, I don't know what's happening.
Just like right here.
I mean, yeah,
No,
I was
right here.
Yeah, I was like somewhere there.
But
okay.
Yeah, that's all. That's something to tell you. We're gonna go back. She should be talking to Nemesis any time now.
All right.
So yeah. Goodbye. Try not to poison any of them.
I won't poison anyone.
You know what I mean.
All right, fine. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay.
So, where do you want Hathor to be? Right here.
You know the snakes move there. If Hathor's coming along mostly to supervise, Hathor can stand wherever Hathor wants.
Fair enough. Okay, so you're looking pretty much head on at an individual kneeling on the floor. She has taken the pillow from the bed and put it under her shin so that she's not kneeling directly on steel. And she seems to be meditating. You'll also notice the splotch of red colored skin over her eye and one side of her face and the eye patch. And she's meditating and appears to have not know you're there.
I sort of hush the snakes down a bit and I knock on the cell and I go, "Is now a good time?"
Her eye opens. Is there going to be any better time?
Not anytime soon.
Might as well then. Go on. Let's get this over with.
Alright. I just want to go down the list. You are Astarigo. You've been in the Gears for 6 years. Now you're here. What exactly were you spying on in the Gears?
I wasn't sent here to get any information in particular. Just information. Anything that I believe could be worthwhile to the scouts, to Thoril. Soluvis, you probably don't know who Thoril is. To Thoril, to Aros.
Okay. Walk me through the delivery process. Once you got this information, how did you ensure it got back to the people that wanted to know?
Well, one second. Well, I knew coming in there would be people I would be able to talk to that would be able to get my information going to the right places. Took some time to find them, but it worked
Were these
out.
people... Well,
Go ahead.
to a point, I suppose. These people, were they also a part of the Gears, or were they outside?
I was specifically referring to people inside, but there were some outside people as well.
Okay. Let's talk about the inside people. There were people in Gears who were willing to help you gather and deliver this information, sabotaging the Gears and those they were working with. Can you tell me anything about those people? I'd like a name.
Sorry, Tanner, that was a... Can you repeat that?
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's talk about the people inside the Gears. there are people in the Gears that want to help you
Mhm.
sabotage them. What can you tell me about them? Can we start with a name?
That's referring to a little bit to everyone, dear.
Okay.
We all more or less want to sabotage them in one way or another. Just a matter of how exactly we go about it.
Was there one in particular that you counted on for ensuring that the information you gathered made it from here to way over there?
Yes.
He sort of leans in. Who?
Sorry.
My fingers hovering over the insight button because I know she's about to say some bullshit.
The Gith. Did you hear me?
Oh, no, I
Sorry.
did not hear you. Sorry.
The Gith.
He's looking back over the list. Furadar. On the other side?
Oh, that's his name? Okay.
Could I roll insight to see if she was reacting honestly to not knowing the name or if she was just being sarcastic?
Yeah, go ahead.
9.
It's hard for you to tell.
And was that the only person, or were there others as well that would help do that?
Vahadar been here the longest, but I do believe he recently had another messenger join us due to a perceived influx of information, if you will.
How would you describe this other messenger?
Religious. And she does
Oh.
kind of shrug.
Oh, okay. A lot of people here, I think, are religious. Have you met them? Seen them in person?
Yes.
What do they look like?
A cleric?
Okay, so they were born a cleric, is what you're saying.
She kind of buries her face in her hands.
You haven't seen their face, have you?
They're the Dragonborn.
Oh. Okay, I was waiting for you to say that.
Were you deliberately avoiding... Were you deliberately being dumb there?
No, I just wanted to hear you say it. So you would gather information and give it to them, and then they would deliver it to Tevngarde.
Yes.
Hmm. And you've been in the Gears for 6 years. How did you get in the Gears?
I had an apprenticeship with another spy.
Which spy?
Second. The Tabaxi.
Looks at list. See cell F2. Oh, okay.
Keep going.
I actually think that about does it for the questioning. I'm not sure I want to ask anything else.
Oh, we're done
Is-
already?
Yeah. Is the monk shackled?
No.
That's stupid. Alright. I think, Hathor, we can move right on to the next person.
Okay. If you think that's wise, we could always come back.
I think... I asked them what information they had gathered, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay, so Lucas, just go ahead and move right along however you wish. I want to see if you just transfer the entire thing over.
Well, problem is, I don't know how to select in as a group, so I am going to one at a time. One at a
Hang
time.
on, okay, so Lucas, look at the bar on the right. There's like a thing that looks like a computer mouse with it pointing at a little lasso.
Oh, I could. Oh, there we go. Bomb.
Yeah, there you go.
So I could just be like, I'm in here now. Okay.
No, you couldn't. That door's locked.
Ah, shoot. If we unlocked it, it'll be in trouble.
Okay, yeah. Heading back over, Asteria, position yourself in front of that cell however you wish.
Go. Go, let's go. Eris?
She's coming. Okay.
Did Eris listen into what was happening there, or came back right after telling us?
She came back right after telling.
Okay.
She probably would have started heading. She probably would have gone to you as you were wrapping up Silver Scar.
Okay.
Okay. I've been looking forward to this one.
Really? Oh, I moved. Hello? Are they asleep?
I'm getting to that. Asteria, as you walk to this next cell, you see the individual laying on the bed with their hands kind of folded over their chest. And you kind of observe them for a moment, and they're not moving.
Are they dead? Eris?
Eris checks notes. Kind of. They are reborn.
Does that mean they don't move?
How loud are you having this conversation?
Me? Not super loud. Just kind of whisper, but not super whisper.
Huh, good for him.
Huh?
Keep going?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Is he... I know they're reborn, but is he dead right now?
Have you tried talking to him yet?
I am! Hello! Are you asleep? I really don't wanna... Are we allowed to use magic in there? Like, can I use like a little mage hand and tap him?
You would have to try to get it through the bars.
Can I try that?
I suppose, but did you like kind of go hello really loudly?
I spoke pretty like, I'm like, hello! Hello!
You hear like an annoyed groan. And then he like sits up. And just starts silently and slowly heading over. Until he's like leaning on the bars.
I'm going to take a step back. Hello, spy Emis, right? Nemis.
Nemes.
Nemis? Correct. Spy from Tevngardian. Asteria is getting choppy. Spy from Tevngardian? Correct?
Yes.
You
You really don't have to keep asking that question.
I have to keep asking that question. I have to. I have a mental mindless. Going through them all. Next question. If you remember the order. It's being mean and sarcastic. I don't know. Who sent you? Who from Tevngardian gave you the order to come here? And spy?
What's the name again? Aros, I believe you were already told that.
The third tower, correct? Cool. No, okay. Oh god. Eris. um, how did you get into the gear? Enlist or by, like, someone letting you in?
Enlist.
Enlist. Okay, cool. You were in the gears for 15 years. Wow, how was your time in the gears?
Fine.
Cool. She's very awkward right now. It's just trying to hold on. You were set together information. Any type, like, pre-order. Did it ask you for any certain type of information in specific, like, information?
Asteria, I'm kind of surprised you're accepting one-word responses.
Asteria right now cannot even talk. Who is Eris telling me that?
Uh-huh.
Maybe they have. Oh boy, what
God.
what just happened? I was trying to move my character.
Okay, don't do anything right now.
I just like moving my character around when I'm talking. And... Oh, okay. Wait, should I try moving?
Yeah, I think you're
Oh.
somehow duplicating.
How do I do that?
I have no idea.
Okay, you know what? I'll be back.
You're doing it again.
Yeah, I left the owl there. I'm back. Please don't duplicate. Yay! I'm moving. Okay. I completely lost my thought. Train of thought. Oh god. Yes, dear. I'm accepting one word answer because I cannot speak more than one word. Maybe I'll get deeper. We just gotta get the basics, and then we'll get deeper into the multiple word answers. Yes.
Okay. Asteria, what's your passive perception?
Like the plus?
No.
What?
Not
Oh,
quite.
the passive perception is the passive wisdom.
Yes.
It's 13.
I just realized I could have checked that myself. That's okay. It's better to ask.
It's okay. It's learning, teaching me where to go and what to do.
You are noticing Nimbus kind of occasionally glancing over at Eris.
Do you...
Attention is primarily directed on you, but he is
doing that?
looking over to Eris. I think that was there from before.
Oh, okay. Oh. Eris, you got something to say?
No?
Namus, you got something to say?
I'm sure I have plenty you want me to say. I'm just waiting for you to ask the questions about it.
Okay, I'll try to get deeper. Like, I'm just scraping the surface, okay? What information have you gathered so far as a spy?
Lots of more basic information, but that wasn't necessarily my job.
What was your job?
To get more of us in.
Oh? So you helped, like, mentor people?
Yes. You could say that, I suppose.
You said basic information. Anything like?
Truthfully, most of them had already finished up whatever they needed to do.
Oh.
It was just a formality at this point.
Oh. So you're saying that the information that you wanted has already been received?
No,
right?
he's still going back and talking about the mentor thing.
Oh. I was gonna ask, like, any different type of information you ever received?
Any type of information I haven't received?
No, like, different. Like, there's basic ones, but then there's, like, a little bit not basic ones.
I suppose mostly what you're planning.
I'm gonna look at Eris.
He also
For,
looks at Eris at this point. Why not?
I'm gonna look at Eris like, what?
The Gears have several different projects going on at all times, both related to the Tevngardian effort and unrelated. He might have been looking into both.
You have to tell me about this.
I mean, you
Something
already know one of them, the Harpy Conservation Mission.
Yeah, I know that's chill. That's conservation. Who doesn't like conversation? Conservation.
But also things like
Not good.
when war breaks out.
Those are the ones you gotta. Those are the ones you gotta tell me about, Eris. I trust you. I need to know these things. I think, at least now, I'm stuck and roped into some stuff.
You might, as a gear, you would probably know about most of them.
Oh.
Already.
Dang it. As a player, I think I know it. Maybe not. I don't know. Player is confused, but completely fine. I'm gonna look back at Nemus.
Nemes?
Nemes. Where'd I? Have you ever harmed or killed anyone in the Gears while you worked here?
You see him kind of smirk.
Do you say anything?
He doesn't say anything, but he does smirk.
Okay, that's it. That is it. I am done with that. I am going to detect thoughts.
Oh. Okay,
Can I not use that? Or should I be like, wait, should I detect thoughts, or should I be like Soluvis? It's like, threaten. It would be more useful.
That's your choice. If you detect thoughts, you're gonna have to try to get the spell through the bars.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna ask a couple more questions before I do that. I do plan to do that, but I need a bit more.
Me.
I'll ask a couple more questions before I do that. Nemus. I'm gonna get Nemes. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get personal here. You're a reborn. What happened? How did you die?
That's an awfully personal question.
Yeah, now that I think about it, apologies. I said I'm gonna get personal, and that's what I mean.
Why do you need to know that?
Just asking. Really, to be honest, I mean, did someone kill you? Did you have a disease? There's multiple ways someone could die. I'm just wondering, why were you reborn? Did you ask to be reborn? Or did something happen that needed you to be reborn?
Roll persuasion?
God, can I do investigation? I'm so much better at that.
No,
God,
those are two different things.
my charisma is 0. Okay.
Persuasion is getting people to talk.
Uh,
Investigation is looting a room or possibly breeding a person.
Okay, I got 14. I have no pluses on that. It's a +0. It's a +0.
I'd rather not discuss it.
Well, I'll be detecting your thoughts later, grr. I didn't say that, but players that says that. Your confiscated items. Anything special about them?
It's a gun and a blade. Is that special to you?
If it's special to you, it's special to me. Oh my god. I'm assuming it's not special to you.
Here's the thing. He kind of leans in
Uh-huh.
as far as he can. I know you're just going to look at those anyway. After all,
Yeah.
it's what they're in the it's what they're in the room for.
Yeah, but maybe you know more info about them. I mean, they're your items. I mean, looking at them is different than, like, hearing about how they were used or why. I mean, the last person, Silver Skull, told me about like, how special their battle axes are to them. So, that's why I'm asking. She's a bit, like, anxious. Very.
Just know I've made some modifications to them.
Eris, you're good at engineering. Maybe you can figure those out when you see them.
I suppose so, yeah.
Okay.
Well, definitely.
Nemus. Nemus?
Nemes.
Nemus. God, I never
I'm
get
just
names.
gonna throw this out right now. Asteria messing up his name is canon.
Yes, Mysteria messing up everyone's name is canon. Asteria, like, has trouble, like reading social stuff, anything. Faces,
But
looking at eyes.
yes.
Like, right now, she's just tapping her fingers and petting Spike. Not even giving eye contact. Nemes? As a reborn, you're not reborn as the same species you were, right? So,
No,
you
are.
You are? Oh, dang it! I thought it was different.
That's reincarnation. Reborn's different.
Wait, so reborn are, like, that's confusing. Wait, what? Okay.
Reincarnation is a spell that'll bring someone back to life, but in a different form. Reborn is, to use the game terms, a lineage of a previous, of any other species. Anybody can become a reborn.
Oh, so I think I understand. Did someone? How did he become a reborn? magic treating with
I
a
think we
big.
went over that. I don't want to talk about it.
You know what? Now it's the time. Detective boss. It is time to see them.
Okay,
Detective boss. Roll initiative.
No.
Oh god, I got hurt.
Roll an Arcana check to try to get through.
Okay.
Through the bars.
Arcana check. What would that be? D20 and Arcana.
Yep.
Okay. Thankfully, I'm good at that. Why is... 1 second. $22.
Just gonna... 22 will get you through the bars.
I don't have to... let me read this real quick. I don't understand anything.
Like, Reborn are created either through general revival spells that have been messed up, either intentionally or on accident, or through random chance in, like, create undead spells. Or
So like
or from a reason on that Reborn Origins table. Not all those will apply in this campaign.
Okay, I see it.
Or they can just spring up at random, although that is very, very rare. You can tell by looking at Nimbus that he was probably dead for 2 or 3 days before being reborn.
Oh god, that's kind of... Ugh. I'm detecting thoughts right now, though.
Yeah, and you got through. How deep
The bars.
Shall we start with the surface level?
Can I do surface and then deep? Or
Yeah,
do I have to choose?
that's how it works.
Okay, I'll do surface. I want to see Eris as well, kinda, and Nemesis. And how far is surface level again?
It's what's on their mind the most in the moment.
Oh wait, I'm typing it up. What does that mean? Okay, so I can focus. So, obstructed creatures. So detect thoughts, like I feel the thoughts of everyone in the room.
I believe you have a limited range of 30 feet, so you might get these guards in there, but
Okay, let's
probably
do
not
that.
much going on in their heads.
Okay, let's detect the thoughts. A surface level of Nemesis and Eris, and a little bit of guards if they want to join in.
Okay, okay, Nemesis' thoughts would probably be being affected by what you asked, so what did you just ask?
I asked, I think I asked something about reborn, or like something, if they were a species before, but then you told me that that's not how it works.
Yeah. Um... From Eris, you do get a bit of a... Why is he looking at me like that? But then... From Nemesis, you're getting like a... Will she stop asking about that?
Oh god, I feel awful.
Because that's what would be on his mind the most at the moment.
Uriel feels bad, but I feel I need to dig deeper into what Nemesis thoughts.
Okay.
It must make a wisdom saving throw.
God, what would this guy's wisdom be?
Oh, I forgot you don't have the.
Let me see something. Okay. Uh, 15?
And what does that have to be for me?
Your spell DC?
Oh, that actually. Mine's 14. That actually beats me.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Okay, yeah,
13.
he keeps you from going deeper, and... But he also knows.
The awkwardness when that happens.
He goes wide-eyed and backs up. Won't you get out of there?
It's gonna just. Whoop. Sorry. Do I still have the spell up though?
I believe it gets rid of the spell.
Oh, I want to go to Eris next. You like, I should be too. Okay.
Or at least it gets rid of the spell on him.
Okay. I don't want to do Eris. I trust Eris. Have I done Eris before?
She's
Maybe.
been fallen in range.
I'm not gonna do Eris. I'm gonna uncast. I'm just gonna be like, apologies, Nemus. Eris, is there anything you want to ask?
Yes, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you keep glancing over at me? And then Nemes also kind of smirks again. Because you've died too.
Oh, yeah, he knows. Does Eris react to that?
Yeah, she kind of backpedals a bit.
Hey, Mister. Eris is my best friend. People die, and Eris and I will someday not be here. Eris was just really badly hurt, and hurt really badly because of my stupidity.
Kind of tilt his head at that. So you take the blame?
I'm the one who asked it to ask. I was the one who asked for it anyways.
Fascinating.
I'm sure you have loved ones or someone that you care about, or maybe even someone who loved you one a day in the past.
You see him kind of look away at that.
Sorry, I won't probe into it anymore. It's your personal life.
Please.
Yeah, as long as it's not part of the investigation, then I'll stop with it.
Thank you.
Apologies.
Get his name right.
I'm gonna get it wrong right away. Apologies. Nemesis.
Did you say nemesis?
Nemesis. Nemesis.
Namaste.
No. This is a bunch of red. Nemesis.
Are we done here?
Yeah. Awkward. Why is Asteria so awkward? Why am I so awkward? Eris.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay.
How did he sense you were dead, by the way? Like, we're dead. Is that a thing you could do? Did you sense that with him?
I have no idea.
That's awkward. And creepy. And strange.
I can only assume that because he has experience in this sort of thing that he can sense it.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay.
We're starting with Soluvis tomorrow. I'm interested in that.
So,
Are we gonna be doing...
do we want to continue onward, or do we want to do this tomorrow?
I
Or
don't know if I don't know if I have all the time in the world to do it justice right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say, what was this time we agreed on? Tuesday after 2? Like, we could do, like...
Tuesday after 2?
You could do, like, 2 to, like, I don't know, 2 hours as well. Or as long as it, like...
You should be able to wrap up in that time.
I was hoping we'd also do confiscated items as well, because, God, that sounds so fun. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. So, tomorrow, after 2, about 2 to 4-ish, perhaps?
Yeah.
We'll wrap this up and do confiscated items.
Cool.
Okay.
But before we sign off, anything you want to say or do real fast?
Me? I was reading up on, like, Wizard, and I finally started to understand what it is. I guess I finally started to understand how to do Wizard.
Yay!
Soluvis, you don't have to stay for this, by the way. You can go.
Oh.
Well, is there anything you want to do, Soluvis? Or maybe say the half for real fast?
No. Not really. I'm just thinking that next time the person I'll be talking to is going to be like the one it's been building up to. So I need to get ready. But yeah, I am going to head out.
Okay, see you around.
See you around.
Okay, yeah.
So I finally understand how to do spells. So I understand that you have a spell book, and that from that spell book, every day you could choose a couple spells. I need to read up on how many again. It was like, intelligence. Okay, so you compare intelligence modifier plus wizard level.
That sounds right. You can have more spells in a book, but that's the amount you can have prepared.
Yes. So, if it's correct, then I could have... The cantrips don't need to be prepared. I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 level 1. Is that correct? 3 level 2 and 2 level 3. Right.
Is that spell slots, or is that stuff you You can prepare any assortment of spells.
Any assortment, so there's no number of how many you can have prepared?
Yeah, like you can prepare all level 1 spells if you wanted to, but you have a limited number of spell slots.
Oh, so I have a limited number of, so whatever, okay.
Basically
So
a limited number of castings.
Casting, or how many I could choose to cast? Because right now I have, like, okay, at level 6, I can only cast 4 level 1.
Yeah, and you can cast any of those, but only to a total of 4. So, for example, you can cast Magic Missile, Ice Knife, Color Spray, Alarm, and then that would be your 4 for your level 1 spell slots.
Yes, and I also read that you can use a level 1, but, like, level it up by using one of your spell slots from level 2, right?
Yep. So, like, for example, you can cast, if you're out of level 1 spell slots, or you want to do a bit more damage, you could cast Ice Knife at level 3.
Okay. And that will take one of my 3 okay. And there's, the prepared thing is confusing, though. Like, prepared-wise, I could have intelligence plus what again?
Intelligence plus wizard level, I think.
Intelligence plus wizard level, which is 10. So I can have only 10 prepared from all of level 1, 2, and 3.
Yep. In any combination you desire.
And I can't go over the 10.
Correct.
Okay. I have. Could I change spells a bit? There's some spells I don't want, and I've never used. Because specifically a 1 cantrip, 2 level 1, and I think 1 level 2 I want to change.
I'm going to say yes, but tell me what you would want to replace it with when you go to change it.
Yeah. Okay, let me save this. And then... Okay, I'm just opening it up.
Because, like, if you want to get rid of light and replace it with something else, I'm fine with that. If you want to get rid of protection from evil and good and replace it with maybe another attacking spell, I'm also okay with that.
That's actually just what I was gonna say. I'm just writing some stuff down.
Other things might need an okay for me.
Yes, that's actually what it is. Give me 1 second, because I'm just putting notes on the edges of the paper so I can remember. At text. At level 6 can only have 10 prepared. Okay. I just need to write that somewhere so I can start understanding. And the 10 prepared, I can still, like, I can use them not more than 10 times. I can use them how many times I have available.
Yes. So, like, let's say you're in a battle and you have Find Familiar up and Spike goes poof, and you can cast Find Familiar again to get him back.
Okay, I got it. At level 6 I can have... Okay, just gonna save that. Open it up on Chrome. Moving it around. Okay. 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 I want to change light as my cantrip. I want to do more conjuration spells because that's what I am.
Okay, I'm not sure if there really are any conjuration.
Well, like, that's what I'm saying in, like, all of them. Like, when I'm changing one of them around, I want to put more in their conjuration, because I found... So I wanted to change light with poison spray. I'm going to send that to you.
Okay, that's a decent one.
I'll just DM it. I mean, yeah. I want to change it with poison spray.
Okay, Cool, thanks.
It is also conjuration, and I want to focus... Wait, is it conjuration?
It is conjuration.
Yeah, I want to focus more on...
Real fast, I still have the recording going, but I'm not sure if this really needs to be recorded, so thinking of stopping it?
I'm just mostly changing the spells I've never used in the game.
I gotcha. But, still ahead. Yeah, poison spray's fine.
Cool. I'll just remove light spray and put poison spray. Like.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Poison spray. 10 feet. Next couple I wanted to change was protection from good and evil. I've never used that one.
Yeah.
I wanted to switch it with the level 1 Conjuration spell. This one, I'm sending it to you as well. Healing Elixir. I thought I was like, ooh.
Ooh, Unearthed Arcana. That's definitely something. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to let you take it, but I'm going to hold you by that 1 minute casting time so that you can't just be popping,
Use it right.
Be popping up potions out of nowhere.
Yeah, okay.
Like every turn.
I will probably not be doing that. I actually think I'll probably be using it outside of battle.
I think that's what it's for.
Yeah. The next one I wanted to change was also a level 1. It was Alarm. I found out how horrible it is.
No, it's a good spell. It's just not what you want to use it for.
Yeah. I haven't.
Like, you could probably have use out of Alarm.
Yeah. I think it's just. It has too much, like, require. Wait.
Like,
I was thinking. Oh, what did you?
It's good for sleeping and making sure you're undisturbed.
I don't see Asteria. See, I don't remember to use that stuff. I'm not really good at remembering to use the spells that you need to put beforehand. If that makes sense.
I gotcha.
But yeah, I wanted to change that with Thunder Wave. I found this one was interesting. It's not a Conjuration one. It's a Evocation. I don't know what it's called. I thought it was interesting.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just thought it was interesting that it pushed the people away from you, which is something I feel like Asteria would have.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Last and not least. Wait, let me. Oh, bye-bye Alarm. Alarm, it's not what I expected it to be. Oh, last one that I wanted to change was obviously Misty Step.
I mean, I think we decided before that I am allowing you to use Misty Step as a spell instead of the Phase Step.
Wait, what?
Like, something you need to keep in mind. You can only use your Eladrin Misty Step and your Benign Teleportation probably once per long rest.
Yeah.
Misty Step, if you have a spell slot, you could just pop that.
But I wouldn't use it that often, like, would I? Because it's only 30 feet. The reason I put it was I think I was hoping I could get, like, 60, I don't know. Wait, I need to open up Misty Step. page. I don't know. It's just
Like, the
it's
thing
there.
about teleportation is you can't get opportunity attacks. Which is has so far been the main thing that you've been taking damage from.
Opportunity attack, which is
A reaction that allows people to hit you as you run away.
True.
So if you keep Misty Step and actually use it, you'd be able to just move away and be perfectly fine.
I'm searching up Face Step real quick.
Face Step gives you Misty Step for free. They're the same
the
thing.
The thing is, wait a minute. The thing is, my fist.
What the hell? Oh, I was worried there for a second. Yeah, Face Step is basically something you get as an Eladrin, and it just gives you Misty Step for free.
It is a bonus action.
Yes.
Misty Step is an action, though, right?
No, Misty Step's a bonus action.
As well?
They're the same thing. They are literally the same thing. Face Step gives you Misty Step.
Okay then, I shall keep it. Although the one I wanted to change it with sounded cool, but I'll just add that whenever I get to it. Whenever I get a level up. I'm excited to see the magic wand and spellbook and stuff.
There's all sorts of interesting things in that confiscated items room.
Yeah. Okay, I changed up.
But, yeah. Sorry.
Hey. Oh, no, I'm just saving my new character sheet. I'll have to level up Zace sometime, but not right now. Tired. Gotta interrogate people tomorrow and classes.
And classes.
And classes. And yes. Yes. Justin later. Thank you for letting me change up my spells.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm excited to use some of them. Especially Thunderwave. I feel like that would be funny. It's just like, get away from me. Especially that one.
Honestly, we're kind of lacking in damaging spells.
That's what I thought as well. That is actually what I thought as well. That's why I changed it up a bit. Because I didn't realize in the beginning we're gonna split the party. That's why in the beginning I was
yeah, I had no idea.
Creating my character more like a defense, not defense, but like a wizard of all trade type of thing. I didn't realize I'd have to be the one doing the damages. So yes.
I get that.
But now I've got a couple changes, which is helpful.
Yeah,
and a healing. That when I saw that, I'm like, I need that. It's Conjuration. It's exactly what I need.
Send me a copy of that character sheet so I have an updated version.
Yep, I will do.
But I think that'll be it for now.
Yep.
Shall see you guys tomorrow.
Yes. Bye.
Bye-bye.